Few things are more annoying than having to buy a new set of tires because some of the tire's tread has worn down more quickly than the rest of it. Considering the steadily rising cost of tires, this can be a very expensive problem. There aren't many tire wear problems as well known as inner tire wear. This exact problem affects countless numbers of drivers every year, and many of them are left wondering what the real cause of their problem is. If you have a little knowledge, fixing inside edge tire wear is usually simple. Learn more about inner edge tire wear's causes and solutions by watching the video. It's Max the Car Guy. Subscribe and let's get started. Incorrect camber angles. The measurement of a tire's inward or outward lean when viewed from the front or the rear is called camber. A tire with negative camber faces inward toward the vehicle, whereas a tire with positive camber has an upper end angle that is outward. Negative camber is frequently the cause of inner tire wear. As this part of the tire makes more contact with the road surface, one will usually notice wear on the inside of the tires when a vehicle has negative camber. In the case of a car with four-wheel independent suspension, the same can be said when the back tires start to show wear on the inside edge. Worn ball joints. Another major factor contributing to uneven tire wear is worn ball joints. Worn lower ball joints are frequently the cause of accelerated inner tire wear. Ball joints fasten a car's control arms to its steering knuckles using a ball and socket design. A ball joint that has little to no excess play in its ball and socket when it is new fulfills this function. Normal friction leads to a ball and socket becoming loose and exhibiting some degree of free play as a ball joint ages. The steering knuckle itself may accidentally move out of alignment due to this free play, which also affects the tire that corresponds to it. Consequently, a vehicle's camber angle may be altered by a worn-out lower ball joint to the point where inner tire wear results. Worn suspension components. The struts and springs on a car are responsible for much more than just dampening the shock of occasional potholes and vibrations from the road. These parts are also essential for preserving the stock ride height of a car. A vehicle's camber angles are directly impacted by this set ride height, and when these angles are compromised, it may result in tire wear that is not up to par. Unfortunately, springs have a tendency to sag with age, which lowers a vehicle's ride height. Furthermore, significant impacts of any kind may cause lean in the strut tower, which may necessitate adjusting the camber outside of specification. Uneven tire wear consequently often happens. It is usually necessary to replace the offending component or shim the impacted springs in order to address such issues. Incorrect toe angle. The definition of toe is the angle formed by a car's tires with respect to the center axis. When standing in front of a car and glancing at the front edges of both tires, you can see this angle. When both tires seem to be pointing inward toward one another, the condition is known as toe in. On the other hand, tires that appear to face outward are clearly toe out. The inside edge of the tires on a car that has significant toe out will frequently have faster wear. This is a result of each tire's inner segment, to some extent, being drug across the pavement. Because of this, the area of the tire that has to absorb the most friction experiences an early loss of tread compound. Worn control arm bushings. The control arms function as the link that connects the steering knuckles and chassis of a vehicle. At the pivot points along a vehicle's chassis, rubber or elastomer bushings are installed on both the upper and lower control arms. These bushings are intended to stop excessive free play, which can have a negative impact on camber angles. Control arm bushings gradually deteriorate with age. This deterioration changes the camber adjustment link to the corresponding wheel end by allowing excess play at the point where a control arm and the vehicle's chassis meet. Tread wear is a consequence that is unlikely to happen evenly and frequently eats away at the inside tread of a tire. If you have something to add, welcome to the comments section. Hope the information was helpful for you.